Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, She Blessed to Inspire. I hope you guys are all having a blessed and wonderful Friday, day, weekend, whatever it may be. And like I always say before we get into this video, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, turn on post notifications, and go back and watch my last video if you have not done so already. All of us definitely need to watch that video and think about a few things. But anyways, let's go. So I've been having a conversation with somebody about things over this topic over the last week or so, but I've talked about having boundaries, not only boundaries in relationship, but boundaries for yourself, and not doing things that will necessarily mess you up mentally, physically, whatever, spiritually, right? And this goes for everything. So relationships in today's societies have been warped. The bare minimum is the new thing. People praise the bare minimum when the bare minimum should have already been going on, should have already been happening and stuff. And I saw this video of this girl, this guy who was responding to this girl, and the girl basically was asking advice about moving in with her boyfriend. And regardless of what your opinions are, whatever, my opinion is, if there is no ring, if there is no wedding, marriage, whatever, don't do it.
To move in with my BF. What's something you wish you were told before moving in together?
Don't. And don't give me the excuse of, oh, we're in love, we should obviously be married already, but we're not technically, so we can still live together and do married people things. Because we'll get there eventually. Yeah, just like Gene Simmons and every other Hollywood singer, actor that doesn't know crap about commitment. The world has you convinced that anything sexual is love. I'll say this challenge again. Take away sexuality. And what are you left with? Do you even know your boyfriend or girlfriend, you men who are supposed to stand up and lead and commit yourself in a covenant just as Christ committed himself to his bride, the church, in love and sacrifice? And likewise, women, carry yourself with modesty, value, dignity, and self-respect, waiting for a man who is worthy of you, willing to wait and be cherished by someone submitted to Christ? What are their passions? What are their goals? Are they mature? Are they patient? Are they wise? What are their love languages? How many kids do you want? How will you provide? Do you have each other's backs? Because divorce and marital unfaithfulness skyrocket moving in.
Because you are setting yourself up. Sometimes we wonder why certain relationships, or all relationships, end in divorce or break up so quickly. And it's because some people have built a relationship based off of one thing, and that is the sole foundation of that relationship. And once you take away that thing, the whole foundation is gone and the relationship crumbles, because you have not gotten to know the person. You have got to know them another way, but you have not gotten to know their likes, their dislikes, their comforts, their discomforts, their family, who they are as a person, what they like to do, what they don't like to do, what they're allergic to, the basic stuff. It's just common sense. But if you don't know any of that, there is literally no relationship. Sometimes you wonder why your relationship is so dry. So take it this way. You're making a chicken, and if you're literally just using salt and pepper, that's a dry chicken. So look at a relationship like that. If there is none of that, there is no seasoning. Essentially, there is literally no seasoning. If you do not know the person, there is no seasoning in that relationship. It sounds corny, but it's the truth. There is no seasoning in that relationship whatsoever. And I'll put the video in here somewhere, but he was giving her advice, and he was saying, don't do it if you're, I'm so sorry. If you're not in a marriage with that person, don't move in, because you are setting yourself up for failure, right? Because at the end of the day, when y'all break up, if y'all have a house together, both of y'all can't live in that house anymore. Y'all got to sell that house and then move back into, or move to someplace else. And that's a lot of time, money, and effort. Why don't you just wait until you are married? Wait until you are married. Set boundaries for yourself, okay? Start making sure that relationships that you have with people are the right type of relationships that you should be having with people. Because if it's not, you're setting yourself up for failure. You're setting yourself up for heartbreak and sadness and a whole lot of emotions that you most definitely do not want. So, like I said in my last video, however many previous videos I've said it in, set boundaries for yourself. Set boundaries in your relationships. Set boundaries in whatever you're in. Okay? You don't want to go to whatever. You don't want to step into something and it's like you can't. You want to get out of it, but it's like you can't. And there's no seasoning in that relationship anymore. Solely because you set that relationship based off of one thing. And that is totally what is wrong with today's society. Like, it's just, I'm not judging anybody, but it just hurts. Not necessarily hurts, it just like confuses me when I see people in a relationship that is solely based off of one thing, and then you ask the person, what does he do for you? Does he, treat you right or whatever? And they can't come up with one example. Or it's like, yeah, he treats me right sometimes. Or they're bringing up the bare minimum, and it's like, sweetie, he was already supposed to be doing that, or she was already supposed to be doing that. I don't know why you're getting excited for that, but already that should have been going on. The bare minimum is not okay. You deserve more than the bare minimum. Okay? We don't no longer accept the bare minimum in 2021. I don't know why I sound like that, but like it's the truth. In this new year, we don't accept the bare minimum. This year is going to be about us evolving, growing, chasing our dreams, chasing our goals. It is not about accepting the stuff that already should have been going on. We are way past that. We are learning our self-worth. We are learning to love ourselves, to accept ourselves, and to learn from our past mistakes. We do not accept the bare minimum. The bare minimum is not it. We don't take the bare minimum anymore. We take what we should get. Do not lower your standards for anybody else. No low standards. High standards is where it's at. I don't care whatever Instagram or whatever Twitter has to say, or Snapchat, Facebook, whatever. The bare minimum is not it. We are chasing our goals this year. This is our year to shine. This is our year to thrive. This is our year to grow. Okay? Set yourself up for a relationship that has meaning and that you can learn from, that you could grow in a relationship where you don't have to hide anything. Set yourself up for a relationship where you could literally just be yourself. Okay? I don't want to see any relationships where you're one way in front of your girlfriends or whatever, or your friends, and then you're completely another way in front of your boyfriend or your significant other. That's fake. Set yourself up for a healthy, thriving relationship. That is all we want. All we want. We left the foolishness back in 2020 along with the rest of the crap that happened in that year, right? We are setting ourselves up not for failure, but for winnings and growth. Okay? I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.
And you know